The studio lights burned bright, the audience buzzed with anticipation, and the cameras were rolling live to millions across America. On this night, the atmosphere carried an extra weight, as two powerful and influential figures were set to share the stage: Oprah Winfrey, a media titan whose voice had shaped public opinion for decades, and Texas Governor Greg Abbott, a man known for his resilience and unwavering faith despite living life in a wheelchair since his accident. The stage was set for what viewers thought would be a respectful exchange of ideas, but within minutes, it turned into something no one could have predicted. It began with a question that seemed innocent enough. Oprah leaned in, smiling, her tone polished yet sharp. "Governor Abbott, you talk a lot about your faith. But do you really think in today's world, with science, technology, and progress, that leaning on faith instead of reason is the answer? Doesn't it sound, well, outdated?" The audience chuckled, sensing the jab. Oprah, with her unmatched charisma, had just mocked one of the core pillars of Abbott's identity: his belief in God. For a moment, there was silence. The governor sat calmly, hands resting on the armrests of his wheelchair, eyes fixed on Oprah. Millions of people across the country leaned closer to their screens, wondering if he would falter, get angry, or retreat into defensiveness. But instead, Abbott's lips curved into a faint, knowing smile. "Oprah," he said softly, his voice steady but firm, "faith is not the opposite of reason. It is what carries us when reason reaches its limits. Reason can explain the laws of physics, but it cannot comfort a mother who just lost her child. Science can build machines, but it cannot heal a broken soul. And for me, faith is not outdated, it's the reason I'm alive and standing before you today, even if I cannot stand on my own two legs." The room shifted. The audience, once amused, grew quiet. Abbott's words hung in the air like a hymn, raw and unshaken. He went on. "When I was paralyzed by that falling tree decades ago, reason told me my life was over. Reason said I'd never walk, never run, never live fully again. But faith told me that my purpose wasn't tied to my legs, it was tied to my heart, to my courage, and to the way I choose to serve others. Faith gave me strength when reason had no answers. And that's why I'll never apologize for it." The silence deepened, now heavy with emotion. Even Oprah, known for her composure and sharp retorts, blinked, caught off guard. She leaned back, her smile faltering. It was clear she hadn't expected Abbott to turn her mockery into a testimony so personal, so undeniably human. Abbott wasn't done. His voice grew stronger, filled with conviction. "You see, faith doesn't ignore science. Faith is what teaches us to use science with compassion. Faith doesn't reject progress. It ensures progress serves humanity instead of enslaving it. And if we lose faith, faith in God, faith in each other,